I'm a person in long-term recovery from addiction, and what that means for me is I haven't had any drugs, including alcohol, in over 8 years at this point. I started using drugs when I was 10 years old and entered recovery when I was 21 years old through an arrest. And what I say is that getting arrested saved my life, but recovery actually made it a life worth living. Everyone has this preconceived notion about what a drug addict looks like. Addict looks like anybody. It could literally be anyone. It doesn't matter about the color of your skin, how much money you have in your bank, what kind of occupation you have. It's not a respecter of any of those things. It's an equal opportunity destroyer of lives.
We do have tools in our toolkit to help with this. One of those tools is Revive. The medicine naloxone will save a life in the event that somebody is experiencing an overdose. Most of the time, overdoses are accidental. And the Revive offers a chance to intervene, give the medicine, and save a life.
So the Revive training is free, it's open to the public. We want this to get out to as many people as we can because it does save lives. We really encourage people to get involved so that they have some way that they can help people. Ideally, we'd like to see people getting sober, but some people are not there yet, and that too many people are overdosing. We want to see people have a way to fight back against the overdose epidemic. Okay, so in the training we are teaching people how to recognize an overdose. So the first step is going to be to come in and assess a person who is unresponsive to determine if they have actually overdosed on the opioid. At that point we do coach our participants to check for breathing and to then give the rescue breaths, followed by a call to 911, which is a very important part of rescuing somebody because we don't actually know what they've taken, and it's possible they may need more than the naloxone to be revived, especially if they've taken other drugs or if they have another medical condition that we're not aware of. So after 911's been called, we follow that with a few more rescue breaths, and then we administer the naloxone. And our training is going to show both how to use the nasal naloxone and the injectable naloxone. So after giving the dose of naloxone to the person, they may be revived immediately. In some situations, they may not be revived immediately and they may require a second dose. So we teach our participants to assess them again and then determine if a second dose is needed.
When people experience an overdose, that's a great time to get them into treatment services. So here at the CSB, we have a wide range of treatment services that are available depending on your need. There is detoxification services, and we also have outpatient or day treatment or even residential services. So it all depends on what the level of need is. And we also offer referral to other community-based resources because, of course, some individuals will have insurance and they're able to get treatment privately.
It's a great idea to get the Revive training if you or someone you know has a problem with opiates, whether they're prescription or it's heroin or it's any sort of opiate. I've encountered quite a few people in doing my job that have been revived and then come around to this idea that, maybe a recovery lifestyle is going to work for them. So it gives people literally a second, third, possibly even fourth chance. Any one person is a tragedy for a family, for a community, for a town. It's time that we started treating addicts trying to enter recovery as sick people trying to get well rather than bad people trying to be good.